I didn't hear no bell. Let's talk about death moves in Daggerheart.
Vengeance!
No matter what, when a PC marks their last hit point, it's a huge consequential moment for the story. That's why in Daggerheart, players have agency over what happens in the form of death moves. There are 3 types of death moves to choose from, each with different outcomes, but equally impactful on the fiction. Behind door number 1, we have Blaze of Glory. By choosing this death move, you embrace death. You take one final action and it automatically, critically succeeds with GM approval. Then your character crosses through the veil. This is the heroic sacrifice, the last stand, the hold the door moment. It's permanent, but it's yours. Behind door number 2, we have Risk It All. Simply roll your duality dice, and if the hope die is higher, you stay on your feet. Clear a number of hit points and/or stress equal to the hope die result split however you want. If the fear die is higher, you dead. And if both dice match, that's a crit in Daggerheart, which means you get back up and clear every marked hit point and stress slot. It should feel like a miracle. This is all about leaving it up to the fates. You might walk away, you might not. Nobody knows until the dice land. And finally, we have door number 3. Avoid death. You fall unconscious, sidestepping the Grim Reaper, but the situation gets way worse for you and your party. Work with your GM to decide what that looks like. While unconscious, you can't move, act, or be targeted by attacks. You wake up when an ally clears at least one of your hit points, or after a long rest. Then, you roll a hope die. If the result is equal to or less than your character's level, you gain a scar. A scar is a permanent crossed out hope slot with a lasting narrative impact that you define with your GM. Ask yourself, what did it cost your character to survive? That's yours to figure out. Some scars can be healed if the story supports it. That's a whole quest right there. If you ever cross out your last hope slot, your character's journey with the party ends. Maybe the character is too injured to continue. Maybe they renounce their place in the story. Maybe they just decide to open a cheese shop. The character is gone from the adventure, but they're still out there. In Daggerheart, death is a mechanical and narrative event. Even avoid death, the option that keeps you alive, requires you to make things worse for everyone. The question isn't, did my character survive? It's, did we tell a good story? Hey, I'm glad we survived risking it all. Actually, we picked Blaze of Glory. But you're... Ah!
Get your sheet together.